Hello, welcome back, episode 86. I hope your week's going well. Mine's going fantastic. Been doing been doing some been doing some mics recently. I didn't talk about the one last week. It went fine, I guess. I did one on Saturday at this fucking. You know how like you hear comics are always like, dude, I used to do shitty gigs, man. And I always like never really understood. Well, I understood what that meant, but I never really experienced it firsthand because I've never really been to like a bar mic like that. That's like really fucking shitty, you know. This weekend I experienced that, dude. I did this mic at this hookah bar, and I walked in. First of all, I was the first one there, and then I was like, "Hey, man, where are the signups?" And the guy was like, "The only paper in the room, right there." So I was like, "Word." I fucking sign up. And then I was like, all right, cool, man. Starts at 9. He was like, yeah, where are you going? And I was like, honestly, I don't know. I was just going to walk out. I was probably just going to go walk outside, walk around for a little bit. Considering I'm the only one here, I feel awkward. And he was like, well, I mean, if you stay, like more people are going to see that people are here, so they'll come hang out. And I was like, okay, cool. And he's like, I mean, do you want to go pass out flyers? And I just felt bad. And I was like, sure, I'll go pass out flyers. And then as soon as I grabbed them, I was like, well, this is fucking going to make me so uncomfortable. So I walk up to the street corner. And I'm handing out flyers. And I'm like, hey, guys, free stand-up comedy, 15 minutes. Starts in 15 minutes. It's around the corner. Dude, now I know what it's like to, like, because I've never, like, been to a bar and walked up to a chick and been like, hey, what's up, But, like, now I know what it's like to get denied at a bar or anywhere by someone. Because I was just walking up to people being like, hey, guys, free stand-up comedy. And they would just be like, eat shit. And I was like, all right. Starving artist, dude. Hey guys, I'm going to be telling some Holocaust jokes in a little bit. Want to come check it out? And then there, of course, there was a theater show that just got out around the corner from like a well-known comedian. And of course, people were leaving, and I was like, hey guys, free stand-up comedy at this hookah lounge around the corner. Want to come check it out? I know you just got done seeing great comedy, but want to come see amateur comedy and want to come see me forget one of the lines because that's what happened? Want to come see me forget one of my punchlines? And then have me go, oh, fuck, I fucked it up. And then have it get really awkward. And then have me start the joke over again. And then have me finish the joke. And then have no one laugh. Do you want to come see that a little bit? I know you just got done seeing Mark Maron, but hey, want to come see me? And people are just like, honey, lock the doors. Honey, lock the doors. Hey, I know you just got done seeing Mark Maron, but do you want to come see me forget my punchline at a hookah lounge? Maybe you'll smoke hookah? Who knows? Maybe you'll give me some hookah. Do you want to come see me stand on the same plane as you? And if you stood up, you'd probably be taller than me. And if you wanted to assault me, you probably could. And the owner probably wouldn't give a fuck. Do you want to come see that? I know you just got done seeing Jerry Seinfeld, but do you want to come see me, please? Please? What do you think? Where the hookah is really expensive and all the drinks are really expensive. And I ordered a Coke and it really was lukewarm and it was in the fridge. So I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the fridge wasn't plugged in. But do you want to come see that? Here's a flyer. Dude, people didn't like that. I get it, I guess. It gave me a newfound like respect for fucking street performers. Cause usually like when people are trying to get you to sign shit at the store, I'm just like, I have cancer. Can't sign it, man. Sorry. Gotta go to chemotherapy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, hey man, I'm trying to pass this thing for the youth. We're trying to get youth involved in ice skating. It'll make them more flexible. I don't know. They always fucking they're always having like ballots for some random shit, dude. And you're always like, I fucking hate kids, dude. I'm sorry. I can't, dude. I'm sorry. I honestly despise kids so much. It would be doing you a disservice to sign that because I would just be lying, right? Like that's the vibe that like you give off when you walk by them. You just lie. For real, what I usually say is just like, oh, I'm not registered to vote in San Diego, right? Just because that's the easy answer. They always rebuttal you. It's like a salesman. They always rebuttal when they're like, you don't need to be registered to vote in San Diego. And I'm like, I'm a felon, dude. Yeah, I stabbed someone last week, man. Can't vote. They took my voting rights away. They're like, oh, felons can vote too. This is about legalizing fucking fentanyl in the streets. It's always something crazy, dude. This is about declassifying meth. You're like, oh, you know what? Those are usually ones that get my attention, though, which is so sad. It's always like, hey, do you want to fund more books in the schools? And I'm like, nah. And they're like, hey, but do you want to legalize LSD? And then I'll go check it out. And they're like, here are the effects. We've tested it out on veterans. And it kind of worked. Some of them also had war flashbacks and went to go kill themselves. And you're like, all right, where do I sign my name? As a token of our appreciation, you also get a free tab of acid. I'm like, yes, dude. Fuck yeah, man. I just pop it there, walk into Trader Joe's. Just fucking the worst place to trip acid on is Trader Joe's, probably. You know, never tripped acid, but like walking into a Trader Joe's, I cannot imagine that being a fun time. Because, dude, I always am so awkward at the checkout counter because I never know, like, what to talk to them about, to be honest. I know I could just make small talk, but it's always so fucking boring, dude. Those conversations are the worst. It's like, what are you up to today? Oh, what time are you off? 10 p.m. What are you going to do? Nothing much. Just go home, maybe meal prep, watch a movie. It's like, dude, kill me now. You know what I'm saying? I for real want to be like, dude, do you guys have drugs in the back? Do you do ketamine on your break? Also, why was your coworker crying outside? I saw that the other day. Some fucking Trader Joe's employee was crying outside. That's what they're not talking about at Trader Joe's, dude. Tell me why your coworkers are crying. And if not, they're giving out ketamine in the fucking break room. Tell me that now. Don't tell me that we got in a new shipment of fucking roasted potatoes. I don't give a fuck, Jeremy. Tell me if your coworker has ketamine on them and if they can give me some, please. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is I'm a comic now. I'm doing open mics. Fuck me, I guess. I guess. Fuck me. I don't know. That's the title of this episode. Fuck me, I guess. I'm a comic now, fuck me. Wow, I for real had to start this over like 5 times. So now we found it. It took me a little bit, but we found it. Yeah. So I did that mic. It was fine. People were just smoking hookah. I walked like 3 people. I got off and 3 people left. So that was awesome. I forgot one of my punchlines. So that was great too. But hey, it happens. I'm trying to push myself to do more. Don't mean to get so real right now, but I'm trying to push myself to do more. There's no excuse why I shouldn't be doing like at least at the bare minimum 1 a week. So yeah, I'm trying to push myself more. I'm writing this joke right now about autism. So I feel like I'm like starting off like really hot, not on this podcast because I've started off hotter, you know? But I mean like I'm starting off, doing comedy on a hot note, dude. I think my first set, I called my girlfriend retarded, and then the second set was the joke about the Holocaust. And then third set was same thing. I just changed some of the punchlines and tags, and also went better. They reacted better to them. People laughed harder, and it was less people. So I don't know, sample size, but also kind of a good sign. And the next time, I'm talking about autism. So I guess what I'm saying is your boy's edgy. Edge City. I'm taking a trip to Edge City every time. Oh, like when people are like, "Oh, what's your podcast about?" I'm like, "Oh, I just take a trip to Edge City every time." Yeah, you know, I'm selling tickets to Edge City next time. I don't know, dude. It's going fine. Every time right before I get on stage, I get this fucking burst of anxiety, and I'm like, "What if I fail?" And realistically, the worst thing that happens if I fail, people will just be like, all right, this guy sucks, and they'll leave, you know? Which would blow. And it happened. 3 people left after I got off. But, hey, it happens, you know? As they say in the land of angels, that's showbiz, baby, right? And that's what I kind of realized once I was in this fucking hookah shop with this fucking Ugandan man who owns the shop, right? There's all these pictures of like huge breasted women all across the bar. You know what I'm saying? It's paintings of like these huge African big breasted women. And I'm like, ooh, yum, yum, yum. so stupid. Yum, yum, yum. The Ethiopian man's like, what the hell is this guy? Anyways, where can I sign up, sir? He's like, how much time do you want? I'm like, honestly, fuck it. Give me an hour. How much time are you willing to give me? I like that they ask how much time I want. I wanted to honestly be like an hour. Can I just do the pod here? Live pod? I don't know, dude. But yeah, I kind of realized when I was inside. Whoa. Pause. Big old pause. Pause city. I realized once I was at this mic, I was like, dude, this is what they talk about. These are the shitty mics that these comics do that they talk about in the beginning of their career. I was like, oh shit, I'm in it. Oh shit. Oh shit, dog. He's in it. He's starting his career. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, did a shitty mic. All good. It was actually not bad. It was pretty fun. But it was just awkward because I didn't know any of the other comics. So I'm trying to do the hang after where I'm like hanging with them and we're talking jokes. And they're talking about like such niche jokes that like their buddies have that they're like, "Oh, dude, that's my favorite joke when he does that joke." And then I have to just be like, "Yeah, so anyways, did you guys see Maestro?" Just trying to fit in. And they just like, for real, there was a couple times when I'd say something and they just would look at me and then look back at each other and keep talking. And I was just like, all right, I feel like just a guy in this situation, so I'm going to leave. I feel like just one random dude that I feel like honestly kind of like a homeless dude in this situation. So I'm just going to leave. And yeah, I went and bought a 6-pack of Modelo and then went to my buddy's house and drank. So yeah, that was my experience at the mic. It was cool. I'm doing another one in a couple days. So stay tuned next week. We'll see how it goes. When I test out my autism joke. Yeah, so what else happened this week? I had a couple company holiday parties this week. Nothing too crazy. It's just interesting seeing the dichotomy between both jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because the day job is the day job, and it's like, you got to be there and you'd be like, "Ha, hey guys, how's it going? This is my girlfriend. Nice to meet you." And then I show up to the my service job company party, and for real, someone said the N-word, and I was like, "All right." So that's the difference between these jobs. That's the difference between these jobs. One of my coworkers went, "So what's your guys' favorite slur?" And then someone else said the N-word. And wasn't a brother. So I don't know. I guess that's showbiz is what I'm saying, right? I don't know. But it's just the dichotomy that's crazy, dude. Because I don't know. Like I'll go to my white collar job, you know what I'm saying? Their holiday party. And someone for real had a Ziploc bag full of condoms fall out of their jacket. And I'm like, whoa, someone's trying to fuck their coworkers tonight, dude. Someone's trying to fuck hard tonight, dude, and stay protected. Someone is trying to not only fuck their coworker, but not get them pregnant. And for that, I commend you, sir. I fucking commend you. Good work, sir. Good work, my king. It fell out, and I was like, oh, fuck. That's some baller-ass shit, dude. That's some fucking baller-ass shit. To roll up to a company party, first of all, like, think about how that is in your mind. Beforehand, you're like, dude, I'm fucking tonight hard. I'm fucking hard tonight, dude. I'm fucking so hard tonight. This is so stupid. I'm fucking hard tonight. Hard. And then they're just like, all right, what can I do? What can I put these in instead of just putting in my pocket? Fuck it. Do you think I should just bring one to like his roommate? He's like, dude, honestly, bring 20. What if it's actually an orgy instead of a company party? I mean, Jesus Christ, what is he thinking? I like that being his prep, though. I like him prepping, dude. So he doesn't have to take prep later on. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's a little HIV bar. It's all my little gays out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So did that, and then fucking. Yeah, that was cool. Should have gone home way earlier than I thought, but was talking shop, dude. Was part of the hang for my service job, and that was good. That was good. Yeah, what else happened this week? Good week, to be honest. I woke up Sunday with no Sunday scaries, man. Oh, I've been watching part of that autism bit that I want to work in is the fact that I've been watching the new season of Love on the Spectrum, and those people fucking rule, first of all. They fucking rule. They're so pure. They just love life, dude. They're just obsessed with like fucking stuffed animals and animation. You know what I'm saying? Kind of one and the same. But they rule, dude. The only gripe I have with the show, and it's not any knock on them, because they rule. One of the guys, dude, one of the guys was on a blind date or speed dating, and in front of the chick was just like, nah, and marking X's, like marking no. Was just like crossing off the chicks as they went. Nah, not for me, dude. Dude, again, for that, I fucking respect them so much. I respect the autists. They're baller as shit, dude. And it actually, my gripe isn't a gripe with the show. It's actually more of a gripe with me, because I saw this couple, I saw them kiss at one point, and it's how I kiss my girlfriend. And I know you might be thinking like, oh, I'm sure they just, smooch her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They just like kiss a little bit. But it's the way that they kiss that I was like, I kiss my fucking girlfriend that way, dude. They kiss and then they fucking move their head side to side. They go, And I like looked at my girlfriend. I started laughing. I was like, dude, I kiss you that way. And she's like, I know. And I was like, am I an autist? Am I secretly an autist? I know I'm an artist. And I know I'm hungry. But also, am I secretly an autist? Who fucking knows? I was kind of pumped. I was like, yo, maybe I should. I was like, dude, honestly, babe, they should be following me and interviewing me and in this relationship. God, that would give me such an excuse to just not do basic shit in this relationship for like cleaning up and shit. I have a fucking camera crew following me and I'm just like, sorry, can't do it. Sorry, I have a card. Sorry, on the Spectrum, can't do it. But I don't know. Is that stolen valor? Probably, right? I didn't earn it. Maybe I need to solve like a fucking Rubik's Cube or something to prove it, right? Or I need to prove like my love for fucking 737s. Or trains. I guess they're more into trains, eh? Yeah. I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is autistic people fucking rule and girls drool, I guess is what I'm saying. No. It would be funny if there was like a camera crew like following me around and then they like did like a talking head with my family and they're just like, my mom is just like, I just want him to find love. And then it cuts to my brother and he's like, I honestly don't know why there's a fucking camera crew following him. He's not autistic. I don't understand why. And then it cuts to me and I'm like, yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, everyone just keeps calling me champ. So I think that means I'm autistic, right? Everyone keeps calling me champ. I love the movie Interstellar. And also, I wet my pants sometimes. So does that make me? I don't know. I'm just trying to find love, as we all are. My girlfriend right now listening like, what am I, chopped liver? Nah, I guess I found it. You all right, kid. Speaking of Italians, my dad texted me this weekend just giving me fucking bits to talk about. I mean, my dad, dude. He's like, he's either like fucking all biz or jokes. You know what I'm saying? And that's how, and I guess, well, number one, that's showbiz. You know what I mean? That's literally the definition of showbiz. And number two, I guess that's how I am too. This is what he sends me. I'll put in a screenshot right here. This is what he sends me. Thursday, 7:39 a.m. He sends me a picture of a fucking pepperoni pizza from probably Domino's, it looks like. I know my fucking pizzas well. He goes, $7.60 with 5 exclamation marks. I said, hell yeah, pizza at 7 a.m. I mean, proving a point. That's honestly an underrated move, is to like fucking perpetually text someone over the course of I think it's been like almost a year now to when he paid for that expensive ass pizza, to just perpetually keep texting someone to remind them like, you're wrong, I'm right. $7.60. And then I said, hell yeah, pizza at 7 a.m. Obviously from the night before, but also like, dude, yeah, that's a fucking problem that you're paying for a $7 pizza. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. I mean, the pizza looks dank as shit, but like, is it a solid slice? I don't know, dude. Probably have had better, right? And then I text him, what's affogato? Which, if you don't know what that is, it's like a fucking Italian coffee with ice cream or some shit. I expected him to know what it is. Italian answer. The most Italian. Oh my God. There's a story I got to tell after this. Just remembered. He goes, Chicky Affogato lived down the street from us when I was growing up. Her brother, Joey. I said, haha. He said, looks like it's ice cream with espresso. I mean, what a bonehead Italian my dad is, dude. Espresso. I like my definition better. Just so hard-headed. I thought you know what it was off the top of your head. No, for Italian desserts, we usually had pastries, cannolis, ... He stays hungry, dude. He for sure typed up cannoli with 5 dots and then after licked his lips and went, in his head went, cannolis. In his head, for real, after went, oh, cannolis. I said, yum. Fucking 3 hours later, dude, he goes, you know what? Between the pick of the $7 pizza and Chicky Affogato, I've given you some good material. Feel free to work the affogatos into your routine. There's a lot you can do with that family, a lot of directions you can go. Here are the directions I can go in. Fucking straight down, dude. What do I say on stage, Dad? Dude, to fucking get stand-up advice from your 73-year-old dad, to get stand-up advice, hey, talk about my friend I knew that grew up on the same street as me that has the same last name as an Italian dessert, as an Italian digestif. Also, talk about how I bought a $7 pizza on stage. Dad, that would eat shit on stage. That's fucking social suicide on stage, buddy. And then I said, okay, guy. And he said, imagine me right next to you, dressed like Joey Cutlet's agent. I mean, what am I, a fucking prop comic? My dad's just on stage next to me, dressed as some Italian dude. I'm like, and then I don't address it. And I'm just like, yeah, so this guy next to me, my dad, he told me to tell these jokes on stage. And then it fucking continues. I told him that I did well the other night. And he goes, I have a few things for you. Maybe open with this. Quote, I ran into the Rhea sisters. I knew them in high school. Daya and Ghana. That'll kill. And every person I've told that to, it's bombed, besides the point that I've said, my dad told me to say this on stage. And then once I say that'll kill, they start laughing because they realize, like, dude, your dad is like, that's the most dad joke of all time. And then he continues, they lived across the street from the Normal Brothers, Sub and Ab. I said, where's that from? He said, I don't know. Those were just jokes I knew growing up, dude. He's a hack. He doesn't even write them. Fucking heard them growing up and then just passed them down. It was like, you should say these on stage. I have no idea where they came from. I didn't write them. I just knew them growing up because someone told me. The Rhea sisters, Daya and Ghana, dude. I mean, honestly, what an awful joke. I think for real, I'm going to try that on stage, though. I'm going to fucking read it. I'm going to read it exactly like that and say, my dad told me to fucking say this. I think that might do well if I read it like that. But if I say it without giving it any context, I think people would be like, this guy fucking sucks. Was this guy born in 1962? I don't know. Maybe. All right, we're going to end on this story. I totally forgot to bring this up. I can't believe I almost forgot it. I almost ended the episode without talking about this. Dude, this was fucking one of the funniest things that's happened to me in a long time. There's this lady. Wow. There's this woman who does my dry cleaning and does like hemming and tapering on my pants, right? Now, if we were to paint the picture of who she was, obviously Southeast Asian, right? Not sure where. Probably Vietnamese, Filipino, not sure where, right? She's this woman that barely speaks any fucking English, and it drives me off a wall. Now, I'm never the type to be like, speak English when you're here, right? But it's starting to get to the point where I'm like, lady, I can't communicate with you, right? I have I can't communicate with you in the slightest, dude. We have a fucking okay. Let me give some context, right? I went to go drop off my pants I went to go drop off pants to get hemmed and a shirt to get dry cleaned, right? Now, my lady, Jane, shout out Jane. Actually, not really shout out Jane because fucking where the story's going, right? Me and Jane have like an unspoken like exchange we have, right? I pay her, she does her thing. But it's more than that because she doesn't speak English. So it's like this like kind of dance we do where I go over, I've been over to get pants hemmed and tapered so much over the last like 2 months. I go over, I try them on, she pins my leg. she like a UFC fighter, she fucking pins my leg. I tap, she actually pins my leg and tapers it. She tells me 1 week, I give her money, I leave, right? Now, that's with me not speaking a lot to her because she doesn't speak good English. So I have to like write my name down. I have to write like all this shit to like give her fucking direction. You know what I'm saying? So last week, I knew that I had a company party coming up. I knew I had to get dry cleaned, knew I had to get some pants hemmed. So I took him to her and I was like, took him to her Friday, tried him on. She pinned me. I tapped. She pinned me. She said 1 week. I give her money. I leave. Right? Awesome. Next Friday rolls around. I walk up to her shop. Sign says closed. Now I'm pissed. I got a party in 3 hours. And I need my dry clean. Right? I need my pants. Right? Now, to be fair, the pants were just like casual pants I wanted hemmed. They weren't dress pants. But my shirt was. And I needed that. All right? It's crucial to the story. I needed what was inside this store. Right? So I walk up to the store. I see the fucking close sign. I'm like, damn it. But I see that the door's open. It's unlocked. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it like 30 minutes. Maybe she's just at lunch. She just went to go get lunch, whatever. I give it like 30 minutes and I come back, right? And I see the sign and I'm like, fuck, dude, it's still closed? Like, what the fuck? So I walk up to it and I'm like peeking in the window to see if there's any sign of like anyone in there, right? And I see some legs in the back. Like sitting in a chair. I just see legs. And I was like, oh, sick, someone's in here. But it says closed on the door. And I'm like, fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to go in. Fuck it. And I'm just going to be like, excuse me. Like, can you help me out? I know it says closed. Sorry. Like, whatever. So, also keep in mind, this is within her business hours. I'm not just going like late at night, right? These are within operating hours. I walk in the door. The fucking sign, the thing goes off to notify customers. They're like, ding dong, right? I walk in. I peek around the corner, and I see it's her, and she's asleep. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Abort is what's going on in my head. Oh, fuck, she's asleep. And she opens her eyes a little bit, and I couldn't really tell if she was awake or not. Sorry. And then she lifted her head up, and I was like, oh, fuck, she's awake. I turned and ran away. Immediately ran away. I got scared. I didn't know what to do. I ran away. Now, from a fucking shop owner's perspective, she just sees someone running out of her store and running across the street. I ran all the way home giggling. I was like, oh, shit, what do I do? I ran back in, and I told my girlfriend. She goes, dude, why did you run away? And I went, I don't know. As soon as I turned around, I regretted it, but then I couldn't like give her a little pump fake, I'm not Luka Doncic. Shout out Luka, drop 70. I'm not Luka Doncic against the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just giving her a little hezzy and then I fucking turn around and I'm like, psych, Jane, I'm back. No, dude. So then I'm like, all right, I was like, babe, I need your help, please. You need to go back over there and get them from her because I can't show my face back there again. And she was like, no, you need to fucking do it. I'm not doing it for you. And I was like, please. And she was like, no. So I was like, fine. So I went in disguise. I put on a mask. Sorry to my non-believers. I put on a mask. I put on my fucking homeless Pete eagle hat, right? I changed all my clothes and I fucking walked back over there, including my shoes. And I walk back over there. Now, at this point, I peek in. I don't see anyone. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? But the door's still open. She hasn't locked it. Excuse me. Now, the door's still open. She hasn't locked it. So I'm like, all right, maybe she moved in the back. Maybe she's awake now. It's been like 45 to an hour now, and it's getting close to when I need to fucking leave. And I'm like, honestly, fuck it. So I walk in there, and I'm like, hello? And I can't see anyone. And then I see movement from the back, and I realize, oh, she moved into like a more fucking hidden location, and now she has a blanket over her. And dude, now, I'm about to make a noise. And when I tell you that it is the most Asian noise I've ever heard in my life, I'm not exaggerating. I go, hello? Excuse me. She goes, like a samurai, dude. I'm not exaggerating when I fucking make that noise. I know you think I exaggerate a lot on this podcast. Not exaggerating. A samurai woke up in the back, dude. I mean, the most Japanese fucking noise of all time, dude. I was like, holy shit, am I in feudal Japan for a second? Dude, she woke up looking like a sumo wrestler. She was pissed, bro. She had her hair was like slicked up on one side. You know when you wake up like fucking so disoriented? Her hair was fucking slicked up on one side and she was just squinting. And I was like, maybe she's sleepwalking. Her eyes are still closed. I'm just kidding. And so she fucking comes towards me, doesn't say a word, and she just stumbles and just like looks at me and is basically just like, I know that in her fucking native tongue she would have been like, what the fuck do you want, white boy? I wrote down my name, and she fucking goes, finds my shirt, and then gives it to me. And then she didn't give me the pants, and I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna go give me, find the pants and give them to me. You know what I'm saying? Dude, no. She just went back, crawled up, and put her fucking blanket over her head and went back to sleep. And I was like, the most Japanese and worst business owner of all time, dude. You know what I'm saying? I should probably stop saying Japanese because she's not Japanese. She's probably just some Asian woman. But, like, the most Asian sound of all time. And it's not, like... And a terrible business owner. Either close up completely and leave for the day, or stay open. Don't do this in-between shit. Don't do this in-between shit where it's like, hey, we're closed, but the door's open and the lights are on and you see people in the back. And it's like, no, I'm the asshole for having to be like, hey, lady, wake the fuck up because you're open. And give me my fucking clothes. The next day I show up. I go for my pants. And she looks at me. And I could tell it fucking... There was a connection she stored yesterday. The rest of the day, I was hoping this lady just didn't remember me. No, dude. There was a connection she made in her brain. There was a connection there. And she go, you come yesterday. And I was like, fuck yeah, Jane. I came yesterday. And you know what, Jane? I woke your ass up. Because guess what, lady? Don't sleep on the fucking job. Now give me my goddamn pants. And she couldn't find them. And I was like, Jane, see those pants in the back, those striped ones? Those are mine. Wheel the little fucking thing around, grab them off the hook, and give them to me. And then you can go take a nap. And she gave them to me. And I walked out. Now I'm left with multiple options. I either go back, it's right across the street from my house, and am left with her, this sleeping Asian woman, for every time I want to get pants hemmed or get my clothes dry cleaned, or I have to drive somewhere, which, like, first world problems, but, like, dude, convenience or waking an Asian lady up? What do I do? Fucking let me know in the comments, I guess. I don't know. And I felt so gay saying let me know in the comments. So just don't tell me. I'll figure it out myself. Because I would rather figure it out myself than be a guy that goes on the internet and says, let me know in the comments. Okay? All right. All right. Well, that about wraps this up for this episode. Stay tuned for next week. I have some current events for you. All right? I know that we like current events on this show, but sorry about it. Had some stories this week. All right. I will see you next Tuesday with some more stories and a current event about a woman pretending to be Japanese. So, on that note, arigato.
I'm so tired of you. Sweet, I'm so